What's going on? Today I want to talk about why you need to stop playing at everyone else's level.
I spent the last decade doing graphic design as a side hustle until 2017 when I pulled the pin and wanted to go bigger. I've now built a six-figure business by sharing my story on social media. I've ditched my corporate job and now get to work with some of the most passionate humans to help them extend their reach. Follow along as I uncover how to ignite your socials and monetize your fire.
So regardless of where you're at, whether you're starting a new business, you've got a product or a service that you've been offering for quite some time and looking to just build as much awareness as possible, what you can sometimes do is go out to these business networks and whatnot and try and build as many referrals as possible. Now, I'm massive on referrals and I'm massive on building relationships. I, for a long time, spent time and attention and whatnot going to business networking meetings. Building relationships was all great and good. The problem was every time I'd go to one of these things, especially on a consistent basis, especially trying to build relationships up with people, is I would go there and I'm on the same level as everyone else. Now, I'm going to get extremely vulnerable here and give you an insight into my brain. Whilst this strategy is great to going to business networking meetings and going and meeting people and building relationships, it's all well and good for the social side. But at the end of the day, I wanted to stand out above the crowd. And I wanted to do so in a nice, friendly way where I didn't have to feel like I'm talking over people or, shoving my products and services down people's throats. I want to talk to people who are actually interested in what I have to offer. And what I've found is that going to these business networking events was great for businesses, great for my social life and all this other stuff, but it didn't actually build my business the way I thought it would. So here's what I did. I started running my own events. Now, obviously, for what I do, social media and whatnot, it makes complete sense to be running my own events so that I'm positioned at the front and so people, my ideal clients are listening to what I have to say and all those other things. And that allowed me to stand out above the crowd. How that may apply to you is setting up a catch up with different people, or setting up an information night, or doing a webinar, or whatever the case is. Think about how you can separate yourself from the level that everyone else is on and position yourself in a way where you're the authority, that people are listening and respecting you. Because especially not everyone is your ideal client. And going to these business networking events and everything else are great again for social catch-ups and all this other stuff, but you want to consistently be attracting your ideal client. And if your ideal client is not in that room, you want to be positioning yourself in a way that is constantly going to help you attract those people, and having a room full of people or having the attention of people on a consistent basis through this, so that you're using your time effectively, smarter, working smarter, not harder. Hope that helps. Go get it.
So that's the end of the video. What I'd love to know in the comments is what's something that you're going to take action on. So what's one thing that you learned that you're going to either implement, take away, maybe change, whatever the case is, I'd love to know in the comments. Make sure you subscribe. And last but not least, I've left a link to my 5-day challenge. So this is 5 invaluable trainings and 5 things that you can implement into your business to help you monetize your message and attract your ideal client. Hope you enjoy. Love you and leave you. Go get it.